Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My dear students, I am Mohammad Abdullah Murad Chaudhary, Senior Lecturer, Department of Agriculture Studies, Milestone College. Today, the topic of discussion is Chapter 2, Section 1, and the section name is Crop Seed Production and Propagating Materials. Today is the second lecture of this section. Today, I will discuss steps in crop production of propagating materials. That means steps in production of propagating materials. Then I will try to discuss method of seed potato production. This is the steps of seed potato production. So first of all, what is propagating materials? We know last class we discussed about the seed. That means we have got two type of seed. One is botanical seed, the other one is agronomical seed. Botanical seed example is true seed, which is rice seed, maize seed, wheat seed. And agronomical seeds example is any plant part of the species is called agronomical seed, and this is called vegetative seeds as well. So propagating materials mainly not the true seed, basically the vegetative seed. That means the root of plant, that means the stem or leaf of the plant. For example, mango stem. If you cut the mango stem and then if you plant that, it will give you the same species of plant. Again, the example of rose cutting. If you cut the rose and stem and you will plant that stem, it will give you the next plant. So this is the propagating materials. So today I will discuss one propagating materials, that will be vegetative propagation, which is called method of seed potato production. That means we will discuss the seed potato production, and this is the steps of all seed production, potato seed production system, which is land preparation, then seed treatment, then seed preparation, and then soil treatment, and so on, etc. I'll discuss each and every point and try to give you the easy explanation. So first of all, what is land preparation? For land preparation, you need sandy loam soil. Sandy loam soil is good for land preparation, and make sure you have to fry about the all soils. That means 5 to 6 times plowing. 5 to 6 times plowing is good for the land preparation. You have to plowing the land, you have to laddering the land, and you have to fryable, and that means there will be no present all any type of plots in the field. That is, you have to make sure for land preparation. The other things you have to think about that the land should be medium high or high land, because potato do not like water stagnant conditions. So this is the land preparation of seed potato production. Next point is seed treatment. How you treat the seed? Everybody will know that we preserve the seed in the cold storage. So if we do not treat the seed when you preserving in the cold storage, that time you have to definitely treat the seed, which is we use 30 gram boric acid with 1 liter water, and 10 to 15 minutes, that means, or 15 to 20 minutes, you have to dip the potato seed inside this mixture. So then you will treat the seed properly. Make sure if you do not preserve the seed cold storage without treating, that time you should maintain this treatment. Next point is seed preparation. Next point is seed preparation. So how you prepare the seed of potato? We know that we have got lots of 5-10 bud or eye present in the potato. If I draw a seed potato like this, that means if you look at the bud, this is called the bud or This is called the eye of potato seed. So when you prepare the seed, that time you have to cut at least two eye present in a cut portion, and then when you cut the potato seed, that time you use the knife, and before you use the knife, you have to clean the knife with soap water. Clean the knife with soap water. Then it will remove the germs properly. This is called the seed preparation. Next point is, if you have a look, next point is soil treatment. So how you treatment the soil? If you treatment the soil, that time you have to do stable 80 gram bleaching powder. What is that? Bleaching powder per decimal. That means for 1 decimal you will take 80 gram bleaching powder, and you can treat the soil, because sometimes some type of fungus, bacteria or microorganism present in the soil. If you do not treat the soil properly, then it will not it will harmful for your production. This is called soil treatment. Next point is fertilizer application. This is very important. Fertilizer application is very important. If you have a look on your textbook, page number 39, there is a chart which is called, this is looks like a chart. This is the name of fertilizer, and the other one is doses per decimal. Here decomposed cow dung, which is 40 kg. Then urea will be 400 gram. Then TSP, which is 900 gram. Then MOP, muriate of potash, which will be 1060 gram. Then boric acid and zinc. Boric acid, which is 25 gram. Then zinc sulfate, which is 50 gram. And then gypsum. Which is 500 gram. This is the chart of the fertilizer. So how you will apply the fertilizer? If you want to apply this fertilizer, then you have to apply half of urea. That means 400 grams, 700 gram urea, and all fertilizer in when you finish the last plowing. That means when you ploughing the land about 4 to 5 times. 5 times last plowing, you have to apply all fertilizer without urea. That means you have to mix with half urea and all fertilizer in that last plowing. Half urea, that means rest of 700 gram urea you have to apply after 30 to 35 days of planting the tuber. This is the application method of potato seed tuber. Sometimes in your exam, they give you some very simple math, which is called like that. They might be provide you this table, or they will not. So you have to memorize this one. This is very important. So you have to memorize this one. Like for example, the math is like Mr. Rohim applied this. Mr. Rohim applied fertilizer in his 5 decimal of land. That means Mr. Rohim's land is 5 decimal. So how he will apply fertilizer in his land? So we know that this dose is for 1 decimal, but whatever the 5 decimal, just multiply with 5, each and everything multiply with 5, then you will get the result. If you multiply this one is 200 gram. If you multiply this 5, then this is the equation. So you have to multiply with 5 and the result will be this one. So this is the very simple math if they give you in the exam. So this is the fertilizer application. This is very important for your exam. I will give you again. I give you again the description of fertilizer application math exam. When they ask for your exam, what will be the fertilizer application of Mr. Rohim 5 decimal land of potato of seed potato tuber production. Then you have to write down the table and multiply each fertilizer with 5. That will be your answer. So this is the fertilizer application. Next is seed rate. Seed rate is depends on the seed size and the field. Might be 60 centimeter, might line to line 60 centimeter, and seed to seed is 50 centimeter. This is the this depends on the there will be not exact distance of seed rate. Next point is irrigation. Potato seed field, they require 2 to 3 times irrigation, but not heavy irrigation. They need light irrigation. I told you before that water potato do not like water stagnant condition. That is why you have to maintain the drainage system as well. So you have to give the light irrigation if there is required any moisture content, moisture in the soil. That means if there is no moisture available in the soil, that time you have to apply the irrigation. But after 30 days later, for germination, irrigation is must. But remember that before 10 days of harvesting, you will have to stop the irrigation. This is very important. Next point is weeding. That means you have to remove the weed, any type of plant, some grasses plant or any other crop plant, you have to remove from the potato field, because this will harm for your field. And remember that after planting till 30 days of planting, you have to remove the weed from the field. Next one is earthing up. This is very important. Earthing up. Sometimes in your exam they ask you for the questions for 1 mark, knowledge based question and realization question for class 2. What is earthing up? And next question is, what do you mean by earthing up? So what is earthing up? Earthing up means uplift the soil on the root zone of plant. That means if this one is your potato field, this is plant, for imagine this is plant of potato. If you think about that, just think about that, this is a potato field and this is the plant. So what you should do, just uplift from here, you uplift the soil on the here, and half portion of soil from here to here and the half portion of soil from here to here on the root zone of plant. This is called earthing up, and if you and this will looks like this. This will looks like this. That means this is the plant, and this here there will be no soil, and this is called the earthing up. That means this soil go here half portion and this soil go here half portion. This is called earthing up. Why you need this? Because if you need this one, the stolon is very strong, because we know that the root system have the potato bearing here, then that will be very compact. That is why you need to do this, and this place is need for irrigation as well as for weeding as well as for spraying the medicine and fertilizer. This is called the earthing up. Next point is rogging. Next point is rogging. Last class I already discussed about the rogging method. That means removal of unexpected plant from the crop field, seed crop field. That is called rogging. I will not discuss anymore today, because I will discuss more last class. Next point is disease and insect. This is very important as well. What kind of disease is hamper for potato? One is blight disease, blight. Next one is scab. Then bacterial wilt, wilt, and all stem rot and all kind of viral disease is bad for potato, and then this the other thing is one that is there is foggy weather, there is a cloudy temperature, a cloudy sky, and temperature is low. This thing is bad for potato, because in this condition late blight, which is called late blight disease, occurred in this situation. So you have to think about this one. And next point is insect. True insect is harmful for our sweet potato. One is aphid, the other one is cutworm. You can got those fertilizer insecticide in the detailed shop, then you can bring it. This is very harmful for disease. So this is the insect. Next point is harm pooling, harvesting and potato storage. Harm pooling is very important for potato. This is very important. What is harm pooling? Harm pooling is you have to do the harm pooling about 7 to 10 days before of the potato cultivation, and harm pooling is the ground above, pulling the above ground plant part. That means if you think this is your potato plant, think about this potato plant. This is root system, this is potato plant, and this is root system, and potato is here. So what we should do before 7 to 10 days of harvesting, you uplift this plant, but not all of the plant, just the root system. But make sure the potato will stay underneath the soil. If it is soil, then potato will be stayed underneath the soil. But you have to uplift the plant and the root system, whole root system. This is called the harm pooling. Why you need to do this? Because the potato in this condition, what will happen? Potato skin become very strong, and disease resistance power will be increased. This is called the harm pooling. This is very important as well. And what is harvest? Next point is harvesting and potato storage. What do you do for harvesting? After harvesting, you will store it straight away. Do not pile up the potato on the soil field. Do not pile up because that time disease increase more, insect attack more. So what you do? Take the potato after harvesting and straight away bring it to the storage place. And how you store the potato? You store the potato in the cold storage. And before that, you have to definitely treatment the potato. And when you store the potato, then you must grade that one. That means good, bad, wounded, everything. So this is the method of seed potato production. Today I will discuss, and if you go through your whole chapter, if you have a look on chapter, here page number 38, start from there, steps in production of propagating materials. And here you can find method of seed potato production, 39 page. And here lots of information, what I write up here, you can find everything here. And this is the chart of the fertilizer application and doses. Here is the chart, and this is insects, everything till page number 41. And you have to read each and every line for MCQ part. So this is the end of today's lecture. Thank you very much.